reading Bernard J. Rackley's book, Succeed, 7 Keys to Unlock the Door to Success. And specifically, I'm reading this section where he references in our society, we're paid for the difficulty of the task we are doing, plus the difficulty of replacing you. So he compares different jobs, janitorial job, neurosurgeon, the amount of education in school, and he refers to one section where physicians, the top 3 highest salaried professions are physicians, 180,000 annually, lawyers 144.5 annually, research and development managers 142,000 annually. Common theme is they all have specialized knowledge, which is referred to in Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. It says there's 2 kinds of knowledge. One is general, the other is specialized. General knowledge, no matter how great in quantity or variety it may be, is of little use in the accumulation of money. The faculties of the great universities possess in the aggregate particularly every form of the general knowledge known to civilization. Most of the professors have but little or no money. They specialize in teaching knowledge, but they do not specialize in the organization or the use of knowledge. And I guess just to kind of cut to the chase, it's knowledge is power, but it's the ability to organize that knowledge and put it to practical use and apply that knowledge. So then he starts referencing how some careers where people make more than 500 plus thousand a year require no college degrees, right? And some of these are high risk positions like sales positions or business owners making over 2 million a year annually. Then he also gets into references Zig Ziglar's just talking about most successful people are great readers. Leaders are readers, educate themselves to become better each day. And that's what you must do as well. Here's one of my favorite quotes from Zig Ziglar. If you're not willing to learn, no one can help you. If you're determined to learn, no one can stop you, right? Interesting reading habits of successful people from the Huntington Post. Bill Gates reads about 50 books per year, which breaks down to 1 per week. Mark Cuban reads more than 3 hours every single day. Elon Musk is an avid reader. And when asked how he learned to build rockets, he said, I read books. So I think it's very interesting that the most successful people who make the most money are reading books like Succeed, 7 Keys to Unlock the Door to Success, right? So what I wanted to speak about is just asking you, what is your approach to every single day? Do you make time to read? Because we all have the same amount of hours. We have 24 hours, typically 8 hours of sleep ideally, right? 8 hours of working and then 8 hours of leisure time. And you get to decide what you want to do in that 8 hours of leisure time. And it's very interesting that Elon Musk makes the time to read. Mark Cuban makes the time to read, right? Bill Gates reads one book a week. Why is that so critical and why is that so important? They have access to ChatGPT, internet resources, plenty of people and resources to not have to read and work that brain. But there's something that happens when you actually read a book and read the actual words. And then when you write pen to paper, how important that is as well. And that's becoming a lost art as well, especially with tools and advances like AI and ChatGPT. So I just wanted to make this quick little message, and ask the question, are you making an effort to read? What is your education, if you've graduated college or high school or whatever your last formal education was? What do you do now? Are you still reading? Do you go to seminars? Do you try to master your craft? Do you try to grow as a leader? And I think these are essential skills to leading to slowing down. We get caught in the busy day-to-day of just, hurrying up and getting to work and then jumping into our emails and doing it. And what I'm trying to do is make a cognizant effort, not only changing some habits in the morning routines that are becoming rituals now, like the cold plunge, jumping into the pool, but it's starting to warm up, doing a quick little pump and push-ups and curls, right? And getting some cardio going, take my dog out, just slowing things down to make sure that I'm taking the time to think and tapping into a creative space that I've been missing and skipping, just trying to make sure I'm working through my days and reacting to what everybody else wants. Believe me, I've already had a few different messages this morning trying to get pulled in different directions, and I'm trying to block that out. Still be responsive, but make sure that I'm intentional with my day, right? So just quick little note, I'll share with you kind of how the progress of this goes, but wishing you all continued success. And, as my boy Bernard would say, let's keep going and keep growing. All right, peace.